Hi everyone. Sunday evening, it's about 7:30 and I've just sat down, literally. I look like a wild woman of Borneo with my hair like this. Look at it. It was nice this morning, believe it or not. Wasn't it, Harriet? Don't think you can see her. No, you can't. She's sprawled out at the bottom of the bed. She's been, because I had family here yesterday and today, she's been in quite a funny mood, wanting to play hide and seek, haven't you? Wanting to play hide and seek. And where's your fish? Where's your new fish? We could show the people where your new fish is. Have you got it there? No. No. That's mine. Oh, and that was mine. You going to pick it up for me? Oh, here's your fish. I've got the fish. That's mine. Oh dear. It's a dolphin. And Harriet, look at the dolphin. Isn't he lovely? And, or she, and she took to it straight away. The other one she's not particularly bothered with, but this one she absolutely loves. Here you go. Harriet's fish. So, it's been a nice weekend, but it's been tiring. I haven't replied to comments, and I haven't done anything. I was meant to ring my sister-in-law today. Now I'll have to do that tomorrow. I was meant to ring my brother tonight. Well, I can still do that because he keeps funny hours, so he'll be up. But a lot of things that I wanted to do that I just didn't get round to doing. So, all this, my candy floss hair, excuse me, it's repeating. Hair grip on my collar. Oh, wow, you're such a tramp, honestly. I just pinned my hair up when I got out of the shower at 5 o'clock this morning, and just pinned it up and then combed it out. It did look nice, but it's wilted somewhat. Oh, baby girl. Look how she's lying on that fish. You love it, don't you? You love that fish. You do. Harriet, are you tired, darling? Oh, she's so precious. Look at her. I love that little girl, I do. And I've got to find her flying toy. I think most of you have seen it. It's like a ball with ribbons that come out, and it goes everywhere. To put it on the floor, and it just goes everywhere. And it could be anywhere under one of the cupboards. You love that fish. You've got your arms around him, your paws. That is so lovely. You're such a good girl. So, I've hunted. I can't find it. I thought, well, I've picked it up and I've put it somewhere. I've looked in the drawer, so no. Looked in a toy box, no. Looked in my makeup stuff, no. So, tomorrow, I shall have to get down on my hands and knees and crawl onto the cupboards. So, I was up early. I didn't make a breakfast and I didn't make a dinner. It's as easy cooking for 4 really as it is for 1. I find if you're organised. So I'll tell you what we had for a change today. I think they're a bit surprised. I made mashed potatoes with mashed cabbage. So that's like the Irish dish of colcannon. So I made that with salt and pepper and all mashed up. We had new potatoes with butter on, and fish sticks, fish fingers, cod. So there was 4 on the other plate, so I just had 2. And then mushy peas, and to top it all off, the most perfect fried eggs, fried in butter with a little bit of salt and pepper. Covered the pan, and I do what my mum always used to do, and she used to, you know, the hot fat, and just used to get a spoon and ladle it over the yolk so that the yolk's nicely glazed. So that's what we had. We had colcannon, new potatoes, mushy peas, fish fingers. Was there anything else? Butter on them, and I made some toasted triangles, which I didn't butter. I left it up to them if I wanted to butter them. So, or just, you know, heap a spoon of colcannon on. So that made a nice change today, and it was all cooked really nicely, wasn't it? She'd been no help at all today, none. I've come across these in the drawer. Sorry about the paper. So it's, I don't know, a carrot. Ooh! A fish. Some feathers and a bell. Blue carrot. And some feathers and a bell. So we'll put the, oh, there's one. We will put some new ones on your ones tomorrow. Some more feathers. So you've got lots of stuff, haven't you? Not buying anymore. I've tidied the other room up, and some of the stuff is not being packed away, but toys in the box. So I'm rotating them every day, and I've just tidied everything round so you can actually walk into the room without having to step over Harriet's paraphernalia. I bought, when Alf and I were first married, our first Christmas together, and they were all so lovely, this family, lovely, and you know, we all exchanged Christmas gifts, and one of Alfie's sisters bought me a lemon verbena set of Bronley soaps shaped as lemons, and can't remember what else was in there, but it was lovely. And I've always liked the smell of lemon verbena, and I cannot, you can get Yardley lemon verbena, but it's just not the same. And Bronley do it, but again, it's not the same because it's added there's something added to it. So anyway, I came across this, the original verbena exfoliating egg, a sensual body soap that nestles beautifully in the palm of your hand, formulated with verbena, organic shea butter and olive oil. No olive oil. It lathers gloriously, leaving skin exfoliated, cleansed and pleasantly fragrant. So I've only bought one because I wanted to see if I liked it. It says on it, Pro Coal Egg. The base of it. So I've got a new soap dish, I think, somewhere. No. I can smell the verbena. Maybe it'll be more noticeable when it's all lathered up. So I'll let you know. So the Pro Coal Egg. I've also got a hair colour that I need to do sometime. Can you tell? I'm sort of getting back to life a little. So I've got to get a dentist appointment in a week. Plumbers, this darned leak. The man who came out originally, who messed about and caused the caused it all to come through the bathroom in the middle floor. And I was on the computer. I was on the live stream, so everybody saw it pouring through. And I said, water's coming through the ceiling. So he came down, and what he did, he got his hammer out and he bashed my ceiling in. And he said that all of the pipework needs changing. So he was going to come back the following day and he was going to do it. He phoned up and made an excuse. Can I do it the week after next? I'm going away next week. So said yes, that's okay. Didn't turn up. So clearly he didn't want the job. And it's hard to get a plumber, it seems to me to be the case, locally, when they hear it's, you know, the insurance are going to pay. Well, the insurance are going to pay for the labour. I'm going to have to pay the excess of £750 plus all of the materials, all of the pipe work. So it's going to cost me a few £1,000, and it's going to cost my insurance company a few £1,000. So say 6,000 in all, probably more if I have my shower change, which I'm thinking of doing while they're on the job. And then it's all got to be plastered and painted. Do you think we can get a plumber? We cannot. And found one. Somebody came round putting leaflets through the letterbox, and I was horrified. And I phoned, and he said £200 for a call out. I nearly fell over. I said, well, what does that include? He said, well, just to assess, you know, whether we're going to be able to do the job. So he could come out, he could be here 5 minutes, say you can't do it, go away, and that's £200 out my bank. Fuck that. Absolutely not. So that was that. And then he said, and thereafter, it'll be £90 an hour for the plumber, and there'd probably be 2 of them. and it would probably take them 2 days. So I'm in limbo a little bit at the moment with all this. Ask the insurance company if they've got a list of reputable plumbers who aren't going to shilly-shally. I mean, I can pay the fee when they come out to look at the work, but I'm not paying £200 just to have somebody to come in and think, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do that, £200 please. No. Do I look stupid? Do I look daft? Do I look senile? So, back to square one. Haven't got the, can't use the bath upstairs. Can use the showers in both the, you know, this one in here and the one in there. But we can't use the bath or the shower over the bath. And the ceiling in this downstairs one, as I say, he hammered it and left it. So it's all got to be done, and I've just got to find somebody who's reputable. There has to be somebody. And if you're thinking of what you're going to do when you leave school, I would highly recommend training as a plumber, an electrician, anything to do with building like that, you know, not building, but, you know, work like that. Get yourself trained, get your qualifications, and don't try and rip people off. It's bad. The other thing I wanted to say was I saw Chantal's video where, which one I did a reaction, didn't I, to the one where Salah was in the background, and she's gradually edging him back in. You know, you can hear his voice. There's going to be, like with, what's her name, Kaya Simons, there's going to be a heartfelt apology, and that it was only meant to be joking and I didn't actually do anything. This is Salah. And, you know, the Beezers, they will fall on his every word. I'm wondering how his family are feeling. They must be absolutely mortified with everything that's going on. It's just disgusting. So that's Chantal. And then I saw DC Media Girl she's lost her channel, hasn't she? But she was on another channel where she was ranting and raving and saying that it's gonna be a scorched earth policy if she goes after people who tried to upset Negs, her lover boy, and wanted to oust DC Media Girl and put somebody else there in her place. I don't know the situation, really. I know that she's older than Eggs. She's 58, isn't she? 58, 59, 60, something like that. Wears a lot of makeup. Tries to make himself look younger because he's a lot younger. He's got a son who she calls her son and says he calls her mom. Well, I wonder where the boy's mother is. I don't know. You know, maybe she's out of the picture. Maybe she, unfortunately, left or, heaven forbid, passed away. I really don't know. But what I do know is to see DC Media rant and rave about her family and how she's not going anywhere. And do you know who you're talking to? Well, I guess I do. Clara. I also saw her, and I don't know whether it was a Photoshop or not, and she's of Jewish descent, I believe. And I don't, as I say, I don't know whether it was a Photoshop, but she was dressed up in like a yellowy brown shirt with the swastika on, you know, the Nazi symbols. And anybody wearing that, you know, why would you want to even go, like Prince Harry went to a fancy dress party, dressed up as a Nazi soldier. Why do you find that funny? It isn't funny in any way. Just a very weird sense of humour, which a lot of people would take offence at. But DC Media Girl, you're nothing special. You know, just shut up about the jobs you've done. And the people concerned have said you weren't employed by them in that capacity. And you're boosting your ego all the time. It doesn't need boosting, you know. You're puffed up enough, you know. If you were puffed up, if that meant you being puffed up, as in bigger, you'd probably be bigger than Chantal. You're just a very childish, egotistical, narcissistic woman. And I don't think anybody is after Negs or after your man. Are you so insecure that you think he would, like Salah, that he would be untrue to you? Because I believe you've been away while these DMs have been going to him. These men and the women, as in Mariam and now Clara, aka DC Media Girl, they always blame the other women. Why don't you put the blame where it really lies, with your man and your relationship, and work on that? One other thing, and it's just funny, when I come on, and I know sometimes I come on and it's a subject that I want to talk to you about, and I do have a couple of things that I want to talk to you about, but when I'm just chatting like this, off the top of my head, and I've always got plenty to say. I know Chantal comes on and she, I've got nothing to give. So, as I was saying, I'm so tired. Oh, this is yummy. This is her content. But there's another woman, and who I came across a little while back, and I've sort of not got hooked, but I watch her videos, and what I'm not interested really in what she's saying. I'm not subscribed to her. I'm not interested in what she's saying, but I'm interested in how she is. And she comes on and she's smiley, and she's doesn't have much, it's gloom and doom, doesn't have much, I mean, I'm depressed, but this, I don't know, it's gloom and doom. So anyway, what I've noticed at the end of her videos, and if you think it's you, it probably isn't, because it's somebody, it probably isn't you. I doubt she'll even see this video or anything, but when you do your videos, be aware that the camera, the film, is still running. And so when you get to the end of what you want to say, don't suddenly let your face fall like that. You have to get it over with and press the button. Because this happens all the time on her videos. And I race ahead now to see if she is still doing it. And she does. And her face sort of drops before the camera goes off. And I remember that happening on a couple of occasions with Chantal also, where, you know, she just didn't have anything to say and couldn't be bothered, but needed to keep the stream going because she needs the money. Well, she's going to need the money now because she's going to need it for medical bills. But I'll come back on and talk about that. I have jumped from one subject to another. I apologise for not being around today or replying to comments, but yes, 10 to 8 now. I'm going to make myself a cup of Ovaltine. Madam's gone to sleep, and get my video book on. So if I'm not back later, I will be back tomorrow. Good night, everybody. God bless. See, I'm still smiling.